Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Vanilla and our Dwarf Hunter Hardcore playthrough here on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. We are just getting started out of Keranos, so there really isn't a lot that we've done. We've been over to Steel Girls Depot, we picked up the quest over that way, and now we're going to strike out, probably to the west, yeah. Rumbleshot's ammo is over that way somewhere near the Yetis. And by Yetis I mean Wendigos, because even though they use the same model, they are different from like a lore perspective. We do have mining, but I realize now that we are missing something very important, and that is called a mining pick. So before we run away from the trade goods vendor, let's turn around and go talk to him.
What's on your mind?
There we go.
Be good.
Now we will actually be able to mine the ore that we see. Starting with this one down here. That was nice to take some fall damage and then to level up to experience granted by discovering an area. Level 6. I'm actually going to run right back to town now and train, so... We'll head back up, but we do have to go around a little bit, so while we go around, we will do some hunting. We need boars for their ribs and for their chunks of meat. So, two things we're getting from these guys. I would kind of like to get our pet today. I don't know if that's going to happen. 4 levels does seem like a lot. I'd like to at least get into the quest where we have to train a bunch of different pets in anticipation of getting the pet we can keep. This is Rumbleshot's ammo. I got kind of lucky with that. I didn't actually know that it was right here. But yeah, here it is. Let's get this this copper over here. We're definitely going to be going out of our way to get the copper nodes. Now, snow leopards... I feel like there is a quest for snow leopards, but we don't have it yet. That's okay, I want the ore, and more than getting this ore, I want to grab it now so that it has a chance to respawn while we're still in the area. So we could possibly grab it twice while we're out here. I kind of wish the auto attack would automatically go from range to melee once they are in melee range. That would be cool. We might even be able to do a little bit of engineering once we get back. Not that we have a lot of money to work on professions though right now, to be honest. And I still need to get cooking, I still need to get fishing, I still need to get first aid, so we have 3 silver. We have to save 3 silver to get to that point. And I'm about to spend at least a silver training, and we're going to be broke after we train level 6. Kinda hoping that we get arcane shot. That would be really cool. We were so close to getting that 4th shot off. When we get concussive shot and we can slow them down a bit, then we should be able to get 4 shots off. Unless concussive shot takes over an auto attack. I guess. That could stop us from getting 4 auto attacks. I do just need to get back up here and go back to town. Can I climb this hill? Seems that we can. Let's go train before we do any more of this stuff. It's only going to get easier after we get whatever ability we're about to get. Whether it's Concussive Shot or Arcane Shot. It's too much to hope that it could be both of them, but maybe it is. I feel like Blizzard's been doing a lot of maintenance. The servers were down this morning for a scheduled maintenance that I didn't see scheduled yesterday. And they're going down tomorrow again anyway, on the regular day. This is Monday as I'm recording this.
You got my attention.
I feel like I can't sell this. Yeah, I can't really sell anything right now. I'm not doing good in the money department. We are not doing good.
Watch your back.
Let's go see if we can train anything at this point. Do I know where our trainer is? He's up on the hill outside, right? Yeah. He's up on the hill outside, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there he is. I was thinking as I went deeper into the basement, like, it makes no sense for a hunter trainer to be down here. Where would a hunter trainer be? They would be outside.
Here there.
Arcane Shot and Hunter's Mark. We want both of these, but of the two, I'm going to grab Arcane Shot now. And we'll have to come back for Hunter's Mark.
Off with you.
So Arcane Shot is an instant shot that causes 13 arcane damage. Pretty simple, just some extra DPS going out. What do I want to do here? Eventually I probably won't need auto attack on the bar, but it's useful to have it for right now. You know what? Raptor Strike initiates auto attack. So let's do this. There we go. Maybe even like that. Alright, that should be good. Let's head back out. Someone is annihilating Wendigos, and we need them along with needing everything else around here. The unfortunate thing is, since the boar meat and stuff is for a quest, I'm not going to be able to use it for cooking. That's the sad part. That's all the boar meat that we need, but we still need boar ribs, so we are not done with boar by a long shot. Maybe we should grab some of the little Wendigos that are outside. Could be a good idea. We don't really want to go into the cave. I don't know that it even goes very deep, but the bigger the Wendigo, the more health and damage they're going to have. So I would rather focus on the little guys outside where it's a little bit safer. These guys have yet to drop a single item for us, I'll point out. They are being quite stingy. Hey, there's one. Alright, we might need to stop and heal. We got plenty of food. Let's go ahead and eat some. I don't know if bears and leopards would have social aggro, but I think leopards and leopards might have social aggro. Now we can be fairly sure that the one that's running around is going to be back and he's going to run right through that area. So let's reposition over this way so that we're not where he's going to be. I'd also like to not be near this other one. Well, this is not necessarily the best thing that could have happened to us. Do I have to run from this guy? Because I'm not going to get any range on him. Am I going to be able to kill him with auto attacks and raptor strike? I don't have a lot of time to continue to think about it. I think I have to hope I can melee this guy down. Yeah, we're past running, I think. Seems like we're going to be okay. I need to get at least one potion from somewhere. If we had Wing Clip, we'd have been able to get some range, put a poison on him, and maybe even an arcane shot. Or if we'd had a concussive shot, it would have helped out. We just don't have all of our tools yet, and we're not going to for a little while. Let's do a little /who and see how many people are on. 32 people between levels 3 and 9 at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. Pretty impressive as always. Bloodcell Buccaneers server is rocking today. Yeah, as soon as the Yetis spawn up, a bunch of people come and wipe them out. Pappy Pooper the Warlock dead at level 5. Sorry, man. You know what to do, though. Roll again. Maybe not a Warlock this time. Maybe not have feces in your name either. Maybe just avoid that. I don't know. You do you. Let's get a little heal in. That was not a young Wendigo. That was a normal Wendigo at level 7. I don't really want to go in here, but I would like to have a shot at getting more items. And maybe the items have a higher drop rate off of the bigger Wendigos. It's worth a shot. They have a lot of health. They are rather beefy, and that is obviously pretty intimidating. I would say it'd be nice to have first aid, but we have not fought anything that's given us any linen yet. I feel like that's one of the areas where humans are at an advantage. That we on humans will immediately go fight a bunch of bandits that drop cloth, and I just don't feel like we've gotten any cloth here on the dwarf yet. Even the cave is pretty cleared out. I feel like maybe we just go back outside, but let's peek around the bend here. Here we go. We have action. Getting a new gun would also probably help us out a lot. I realize we're still using the base weapon. Old blunderbuss. That we like picked up off the side of a road or something. Maybe I'll check a weapon vendor. We just don't have a lot of gold to play with. 66 copper in fact, so yeah, we're probably not gonna be able to afford anything for a while. Not if we actually want to get first aid, cooking, and fishing going, or learn our skills. Having a weapon might be secondary. Yeah, we just can't get far enough for oh, we almost got it. It was so close, we almost got an arcane shot off. I really need wing clip or concussive shot to be able to do any kind of reasonable kiting. This guy is following us all the way out, which is bad because I need to eat. And we have respawns at the entrance. Let's work our way out then. I don't want to get surrounded in here by respawns, you know? Okay, that's not going to be great. Yeah, keep walking that way, please. I appreciate that. Let's keep an eye out behind us as well. Oh boy. Yeah, we messed that up. We wholeheartedly and absolutely messed that up, and I think that might screw us. Okay, I did get the arcane shot off, so... Oh, man. Okay, we need to find somewhere safe. I'm just not feeling like there are many of those places in this cave right now. I'm not happy with how close this is. We have to get out of this cave. We might even have to make a run for it, depending on how many are stacked up at the entrance. Running for it might be our best shot here. If we get into that situation again, where we have to run around and melee him down, we could have easily pulled that other guy, and that would have been the end. And a sad end it would have been. The fact that there's bodies everywhere, it just tells me that we're going to get somebody popping up on us any second now. Any second it's going to happen. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't think I'm going back in that cave. I don't know what it would take to convince me to go back in that cave. That was really, really scary. We still haven't convinced one of the bears to drop any thick fur for us, which is a problem. If I want this hunter to live, I'm gonna have to go easy on her. We can't get ourselves into any more scary situations until we have our pet. And even then, I feel like it's just gonna be best to limit those dangerous spots inside of caves and stuff. Especially because eventually our pet is gonna have the ability to screw us over. We kind of got screwed by the Voidwalker on the Warlock, to be honest. Every time I go back and I watch that little bit, I realize that our Voidwalker took a path down the hill that he didn't need to take. He could have followed us, and he would not have aggroed somebody. But he didn't follow us. He went around this side of the hill. He aggroed somebody over there. We were aggroing somebody over here, and then we got an ad. And it's like, well, if the Voidwalker hadn't pulled that guy, we would have pulled the one, added the other, and we probably would have had to run away, but we probably could have lived. Probably could have lived. So yeah, I want to avoid any pet weirdness, so being extra careful in caves or interior places is going to be essential. And actually maybe taking the time to dismiss our pet. If there's any doubt, there is no doubt. Go watch Ronin, it's a great movie. However, Sean Bean, Robert De Niro, I mean, it doesn't get much better. But anyway, the point is, if there's ever any question that our pet might do something weird, we should dismiss him. Summon them back out when we are on stable footing. We did not get the arcane shot off there. I did not go for that button soon enough, and he got inside of our range. Can't let that happen too many times. the cool thing is we're going to be able to dual wield on this hunter, and I always forget that in Classic we can dual wield. It's better than retail where you don't even get to equip a melee weapon anymore. So, you know, class fantasy, goodbye. Goodbye for the sake of having easier numbers to balance, I guess. Alright, we got 6 out of 6 ribs, so we don't need boars at all anymore. We're just looking for thick bear fur and 2 more Wendigo manes. Night elves that get to the human and dwarven lands, I'm like really jealous of you guys. That's the only way I'd ever be able to roll a night elf in hardcore. Again, is if we were able to get it over to the dwarven and human lands. Maybe I'll experiment in my own time with making level 1 characters in the Night Elf Zone and trying to get them alive over to somewhere safe. Somebody suggested swimming. I kind of worry that we might run into stuff in the water, but if you're looking, I guess you can try to avoid. I don't like that those guys came zipping by to reset. They came from a long way off. There we go, that's our last main. Now we gotta go bear hunting. The bears have been really stingy. To be fair, we haven't fought very many of them. Oh boy. We've done it. Alright, we can kill the bear and then I think we have to run. Yeah. Let's run. Let's try not to run into anything else. And then we'll come back to loot the bear when it's safe. We are eventually going to get a quest for snow leopards, and then we're going to have to kill a bunch anyway, but what I found is that it's a lot safer to clear them out than try to go around them, avoid them, because they move around quite a bit, they run around quite a bit, and they are a general nuisance. And hey, there's level 7. There's 1 out of 2. That's promising. We're halfway done. Here we go. Here's a couple of bears wandering around. One of you is going to have the pelt we need. I know it. It just became one of those the music sounds too quiet days. And then it gets really loud, right? There we go, and just in time because our inventory is full. I would like to take the ammo out to Rumble Shot, but maybe I just don't really know where he's at. Yeah, he's out here somewhere, right? I'm not really sure why it's not marking the turn-in. I thought he was up here on the road. We have a copper vein back here. Yeah, I thought he was somewhere on the road on the way in from Coldridge Valley, and it's strange that it's just not marking it at all. I guess he could be over here somewhere, maybe? Failed attempt. Yeah, I really don't know what our plan of action is here. We could run up and reveal this stuff. You know what? It's probably just a Questy problem, I think, at this point. Questy has been very weird. Yeah, there we go. He is over here. It just wasn't working. It wasn't working, and I didn't realize that it wasn't really working. So we want to head that way. And I think also, though, I want to be on the lookout for any ore that we can find. Just kind of hoping there would be some up on these ridges, but
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground. On our way.
Yeah, I mean, is that the thumbnail? Maybe. I don't think I've ever come back here and looked at this thing. It's incredibly strange. It's incredibly strange. Are any of you guys a vendor?
I've the finest wires in the
You
land.
are a vendor, and not only are you a vendor, you sell guns. Unfortunately, I don't think I can afford any of your guns. 'Cause we are what you call broke. I have to do it. You guys understand.
I'm your shooter. See you soon.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot more powerful. That is going to be more powerful, and it was definitely worth spending all of our coins on. I don't have any regrets about it. I'd love to find some ore. Maybe we can look back here. Well, we're not having a lot of luck on the mining front. Unfortunately. That being said, I like fighting the creatures when we have cooking because they'll drop meat and we can use meat, so it feels fruitful. It gives us some bonus kill experience that we really need on hardcore. So I don't mind fighting like boars and stuff as we go. If there are creatures around that I know we need their meat to cook, then I'm probably just going to fight them along the way. Same thing with stuff that drops cloth. If we're running through an area and we're just traveling, but I know the enemies around kind of drop stuff we need, I'll probably be taking some additional time just to fight as I go. It's worth it for the materials and for the kill experience. When you can double both of those up as rewards for just killing additional enemies in the world, it's great. Especially on a class like the Hunter, where pressing the buttons is pretty fun. It's a pretty fun little rotation. It feels very powerful. And as long as you don't get yourself into a lot of trouble with ads, you feel pretty good. So yeah, definitely worth it to farm a little bit. Even early on, and even if we're not finding the copper nodes we'd like to. We will eventually. Alright, well let's go turn some of this stuff in. And see what else we have to do around here before we head out to the west.
How are ya?
I'm behind on my report and could use your help, Rambles. I just managed to find where the trolls are holed up, but I saw so many trolls I was afraid to go in. Here's what I need. Go down to the cave, poke around inside, kill a few of the trolls, then come back here. Okay, that's... yeah, Frostmane hold.
Watch your back.
Okay, we can do that. Not right this minute because those guys are like level 8 and 9. But eventually. We need to buy a Rhapsody Malt and then we can turn this quest in.
Well met.
It's gonna be the last of our coins to get that done. But, you know, it's the cost of completing a quest, I suppose. I should probably sell this stuff for now since we don't even have cooking yet and we can't afford cooking. I don't know if I need rough stones.
Be good.
It's a tough one.
How are you? Safe travels.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We have a little bit of silver. Okay? We have a little bit of silver.
You got my attention. See you soon.
There we go. Hey, now we got it started. And we can sell some of the additional meat that we make if we don't want to keep it to eat. We can sell it. Can recoup some money. I think maybe I'll also grab... Well, we don't have a fishing trainer around, do we? There's probably a fishing trainer out to the west, I think. I'm going to track... fishing. We already have it tracked, so we'll see it when it exists. But yeah, I really want to get this going. The food buffs are so important on hardcore. You guys keep reminding me of this. And I'm not going to neglect it anymore. Now, obviously, it doesn't help you when you die to an elevator. But it'll help in other situations. You know, more normal situations. Okay, so that's done. What else do you have to train us, though? Spiced wolf meat. I'm gonna hold off on that. Well, are there wolves around? We haven't seen many wolves. Let's just grab it.
Safe travels.
I know, I'm blowing all of our cash. We're gonna be doing some farming, so it's okay. We'll make up for it. Maybe when we find some humanoids that are dropping decent garbage, we'll just farm on them for a while for loot to sell. Could be a decent idea. The other two... Oh, we sold our chunks of boar meat. Oh, we used our chunks of boar meat. Robert, you can't craft with the quest items, man. Oh, well. We'll get more. Let's go turn in the two that we still can. That's hilarious. You always turn your quest in first before doing any crafting. Especially when you have cooking. Not a big deal. No one's really given us a breadcrumb over to Brunel Village. And I was kind of thinking that they would eventually. It's probably the boar quest that we, you know, can't complete now.
Talk to me. Watch your back.
And then... Oh, okay. Why is it, It marked it as complete when we had completed it, but then I sold the items and it doesn't know how to handle that. Operation Recombobulation we can grab, but we can't even come close to doing it yet. Let's get our boar meat, and I think after that I want to get us maybe over into Elwyn Forest. I said we were going to do a little bit of zone hopping, and I meant it.
Need assistance?
And I hope you guys are cool with that, because that is the plan. I do want to get the rest of the boar meat we need, though, and just get this one finished. A little bit of extra boar fighting never hurt anybody. We could maybe work on some smelting and engineering while we're here. That could maybe help clean out our bags in some way. Let's go for it, shall we? So the rough stones we can make blasting powder out of. So save all the rough stones. We're probably going to need the blasting powder for what? Yeah, we need it for other ingredients. Crafted light shot. Adds 2 damage per second. This is 1.5, so we probably want to start replacing our ammo with ammo that we're going to craft ourselves. Which is exactly what we're going to do. We can't sell this stuff, so... We'll have 800 shots. We'll have to pay attention and craft more. I don't want to be using 1.5 damage per second when I could be using 2 damage per second. So, and this seems like a simple way to level up engineering is just to keep making our ammo. Okay, that's actually really cool. I am glad that we did that. Eventually we will grab Hunter's Mark. I understand that it's just like bonus damage basically. We'll grab it. We could have grabbed it. We're okay for right now. We just gotta get some meat. Did we not? We didn't load any in, so we have to actually do that to socket it? And that didn't do it. No, it did do it. Oh, our tooltips were just not coloring in. That was weird. Very, very weird. I hope the drop rate is kind to me and acknowledges that I've already kind of completed the quest once and then screwed up and cooked it all. I doubt it cares about that. That's called my problem. Well, they're dropping a lot of ribs, which we will be able to use for cooking eventually. But they're not dropping the quest items. Oh, these leopards, man, these leopards are just trouble. And we get the quest to fight them, I think, from Brunel Village. But for right now, they're trouble. We don't need any of their materials. We're not skinning them. The leopards are an obstacle that we have to deal with. Yeah, this is not yielding. That was not the item I wanted to sell, you know what I mean? With how long it took us to actually farm it up, that was the wrong item to sell. Well, we didn't sell it, we crafted it, right? If we'd have sold it, that would have actually been better, because we could have bought it back, but... No, we crafted it into food. There's 2 out of 4. It's just that there aren't a lot of boars around here. We were finding them somewhere else. I feel like we were finding them up on the road and stuff, but... Questy doesn't really care about the ones up there, apparently. It's not marking any of them. I wonder if that's because they can't drop the item, because I thought we were definitely fighting boars back here. But I don't want to go into an area where we're not going to be able to get what we need. So I'm kind of stuck. That's like the difficult thing about you're given information, but it's not complete. But you worry about deviating from it. Sometimes I feel like it's probably better just to not have any information at all. That's kind of how I feel right now. Because my memory is telling me there were boar up there and they were marked for the quest. Questy is telling me that's not true. And so I'm at a crossroads here. I'm going to go with believing my own personal experiences and see how that works out for us. It's probably going to be us wasting time. Yeah, see, look, no, they are up here. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe there just aren't very many. Oh, here we go. This priest is doing the same quest that we're doing. He's tagging all these guys. It is really strange to be a hunter and to be leaving skins on the ground. That feels a little bit weird, to be honest. Especially when we're just not finding a lot of copper nodes. Speak of the devil. Hey, there we go. We'll just save a little bit of time. I'm not going to use my Hearthstone at any other point today on this character, so we might as well use it right now. Ah, they were at the depot. And now the hilarious thing is now that we have it completed and we actually have the items, Questy has given up on showing us. Oh, poor Questy.
No.
I am about to stop using you completely. You just add layers of confusion that don't need to exist.
Be good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to disable Questy for the rest of this playthrough. Unless we have, like, something we simply can't figure out. I don't know. I'm pretty familiar at this point with the quest in Elwyn, the quest in Westfall, the quest here, the quest in Loch Modan. I would say even Duskwood and Redridge I'm pretty familiar with actually at this point. That wasn't always true. I was always just a Horde player, but since we've been in Classic, I've actually played quite a bit of Alliance, especially the lower level zones. So yeah, I think I'm going to disable Questy for the playthrough for now, because it's just like kind of becoming a distraction to me, and since it's becoming a distraction to me, I'm sure, and we're having this conversation about it now in an immersive Let's Play, then it's a distraction to you guys too, so I'm going to turn it off. And then the only distraction will be when Robert forgets where he's going or where something's at and has to fumble around in the world, which is absolutely fine. So yeah, the plan is, we're going to go to Ironforge. I'm going to park us in Ironforge for the day, and then tomorrow we'll jump on the tram, and we will head over to Elwyn, and we will start questing out of Goldshire. So yeah, it should be, we'll have a little bit of running around to do to get the farm quest going, but I think that's going to be the best idea for this character, is to do a little bit of that. We could probably get to level, what we'll do is we'll stay in Elwyn until we get to level 10. And then we'll just come back. And what I'll do to kind of facilitate that is I'm going to leave our Hearthstone set here, so that we can just go get those 2 levels in Elwyn, and we can just Hearth right back. Then we'll do our pet stuff. We'll do any lower level stuff here for a little bit. We'll stay in Dunmorrow. And we'll just kind of jump back and forth whenever it makes sense. I'm not going to target just Green Quest or anything like that, but we do need to do a little bit of zone hopping. And, you know, playing on Human and Dwarf, that's why we play on these races, so we can do that easily. But yeah, I think I'm going to end things here for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really do appreciate your support. And I'm really digging the Hunter. I'm going to like this playthrough a lot. I know some people think that I'm not into the Hunter. It's not true. I do like the Hunter. I don't like pet classes, but I like the Hunter, and so we can deal with the pet. And we'll figure the pet out. We'll make him do what we want, okay? That's the plan, guys. Again, thank you so much for being here, for all the support. Really do appreciate you guys. Take care of yourselves out in the real world, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.